clash of teams who've earned their spot in the top 25, trying to come up with a victory today and make a big push toward the home stretch. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Gamecocks will kick this away to start us off. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get it tight in like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Here we go, first third down of the game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught behind the line, it's Berry. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking for some space. It's Berry. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Has the first down and more. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Dogs. No chance to catch him there. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the single back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Catch made over the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Grab down the middle. It's Howell. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Georgia. A crucial pick six. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. It'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Clark. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a long return, but the important thing that they wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? On the handout, they'll test the right side here. He's got room to run. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Giving it the big fullback here. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Design quarterback run. The Gamecocks looking to keep this drive moving.
Picks up 4. Good enough for a 1st down.
That's solid run. Good for 1st down yardage. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made over the middle.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Caught by the receiver. Pickup of 5. That's a first.
The Gamecocks are looking to keep this drive going. Here's a carry for the fullback. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
First play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. 1st down and more. He's still running. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. It's Georgia on top so far. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He'll hand it off. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! There was no catching him that time.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing in the scoreboard. All right, test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Little. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here comes a handoff. Running with purpose. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught by the receiver. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And now the ball comes up. A disastrous play from the start. Defense picks it up on the run. Touchdown, Georgia. A huge defensive score. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Offense is back out there on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Breaks into open space. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. But I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important second down play coming up.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Now here he goes. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT.
That makes the score. Georgia, 42.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Number 24, set to kick this one away.
Bringing it out. It's Pringle. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Georgia Bulldogs will take over. First and 10.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Oh. He breaks free. Gets the first and still running. He's in the clear. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Dogs.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Handoff to the back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. There's the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
He finds some space. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Little. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Nice catch made out of a slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create.
And he throws his third interception of the day. Could take it all the way. Now the 40, the 30, at the 10 now. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Of course, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, that's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down. You see more positive yards after the catch here.
They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught for the completion. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the running back takes the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Movement at the second level of the defense now. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they can continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
And now the running back's got it again. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for it.
Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
First and goal, handoff. Slams right into your wall. They've got him for a loss.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. I mean, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense comes out 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Georgia offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Gets made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. The quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
They look to throw it here on second down. Took contact on the throw. And the pass is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's looking deep down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. Second down now.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking for a receiver. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
He's brought down.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Handoff to the back and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
By the receiver. Brought down at the 30-yard line. Third down coming.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Makes a quick catch. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far.
South Carolina, 7.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Moves.
They open the fourth by going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Clark.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive.
29 Philly.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Play fake, looking to throw. And this time it's complete. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Can he make it to the marker? It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Fourth down.
And the Bulldogs will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Sort of brought down. Sets up the next drive.
South Carolina offense take over. First and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Grab down the middle. It's Little. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Point after, knocked right through.
South Carolina, 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Pringle. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense comes out to start this drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's second down here. He'll test the right side here. Breaks into the clear. Bursts into space. The 40. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Dogs.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. There was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. A good job up front and a nice run.
So second and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
14.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
He's brought down at the 34. Brings up second down.
Sixth play of the drive coming up.
Green 25.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab by the receiver. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown.
Okay, ready? Easy.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's caught. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, this guy is having some kind of day. That's another catch for him. And this time out of the slot, he picks up the first down.
They'll try and run it with the fullback.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Almost picked off yet again. He's going to set up third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for three. Here comes the field goal team. And the field goal is good. So they get the three, but the margin is still huge. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the quarterback just kneels down. They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.